Well, hey, welcome back everybody to Richmond with Grandpa. It's July 3rd, Sunday. Uh, I'm not sure the time, early evening here in East Georgia. We might have some rain, a little bit of thunder, boom, boom going on. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. If it gets really nasty, it'll be short. It's not going to be very long weather-wise or otherwise. Just wanted to give you all a quick update and say, hey, happy 4th of July. Y'all be safe, conscientious, be friendly and courteous to everybody. And hey, we're all in this together, right? So let's just take a quick look around. Goodness. So, we are continuing with getting all the brakes dealt with here. I gotta tell you folks, this has turned into more of a challenge than I really was hoping or expecting. But I mean, you know, when you pull off a brake drum and you got parts falling out of the drum, and you find that attachments for hoses and stuff aren't even there, and so everything's just kind of rattling around, banging against everything. Oh, good Lord. But hey, that's why it's called restoration, right? So, honestly, my time has been spent back at the house lately because the light exhaust fan in the master bath shower area had gone tango uniform. Well, I mean, what do you expect? It was probably 20, 30 years old and probably cost about, what, 20 bucks? The HD, I got the cheapest one I could that will probably work, 50 bucks. Oh, I could have upgraded for up to like $300. Are you crazy? For a bathroom exhaust fan? It better polish the car or take the dog out for that kind of money. Anyway, that's a project. I've got to get up in the attic to take the old unit out. And today it was like 96 degrees here in East Georgia, which meant the ambient temperature in my attic at noon was 144. Not today. Maybe early in the morning. So, let's move on. You know, there's always things to do. Like organize your stuff, kind of clean things up. Oh, look, brake line. This stuff is really, I think, going to be a nice product. It does work very pliable, especially for an old guy whose hands and things aren't quite what they used to be. So probably the first thing I'm going to try to do is recreate these back lines. This going to the driver's side rear, and this going to the right rear passenger side. Now, as I've stated before, I have come into a huge issue with the connections on this stuff. I have been trying to save and everything that I can and take it apart, reuse it if I can. But these brake lines are been a So I thought I had a flaring tool set up. I did have a flaring tool set up. I have no idea what happened to it. So while I was at the HD today picking up the exhaust fan, I happened to wander into their plumbing department and found that they had a pretty decent flaring tool set up here. It's a heavy duty commercial grade. Where's the tag on it? Husky. And it'll do like everything from 3/16 to too damn big. It's like 40, no, just under 50 bucks. So, you know, I've got plumbing issues at the house. Got automotive issues. So I felt like it was a good investment since I couldn't find the one I used to have. All right, so as previously discussed, the brass split box or blocks, this is from the rear, and I have tried everything, heat, multiple types of wrenches, everything to get this fitting out. None of it works. So let's see about trying to drill it out. It's going to be a little noisy, boys and girls, and I apologize. Hey, look, I'm very basic. I don't have all that high-tech equipment and microphones and everything, so bear with me. But we're going to try to get this thing out so I can start building some new lines. Well, I'm not sure that's going to work, so let's try something different. All right, well, let's see how this works. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot because everything, but let's do this. All right. If you're going to do something like this, you probably want to lubricate your drill site just to make sure you're not messing up your drill bits and causing any more issues than you need to. Of course, dropping the can on the floor is not always a good thing, but you know, it is what it is. And always make sure you have your drill going in the right direction for drill bits, not wire wheels. All right, let's see what we can do here. Dying. That was fun. All right. So now that we have a good pilot hole, let's up our ante here a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks about right. Good. Again, we'll add a little more oil. and girls. This is definitely old school because in most home stuff, I mean, you're not going to be dealing with a vehicle that's this old. So these kind of issues aren't going to be a thing. But when you're trying to bring a 50 to 60-year-old vehicle back to the street and have it be safe and repaired the way you felt necessary, then it could be a chore. And this is part of it. I mean, I am surprised how well all of the brake system, even though it was just totally inoperative, the fact that it held up and it had pressure, it just, nothing functioned. Everything was locked down tight with rust and corrosion, but it still held pressure. So, all right, we need to go to another drill bit. Keep hearing that thunder in the background, and right now, like most parts of the country, we could all use some good rain for a number of reasons. Our crops, any wildfires, just trying to keep things moving forward with the ecological status of the world. All right. Supposed to have oil. Better safe than sorry, boys and girls. Whoa! Whoa, man. Well, there you go. Wow. Hey, it's still all good though. It just came out of the vise. Ugh. That was crazy. I hope you guys got to see that. I saw it. Yeah. So, you know, it's still all good. I mean, it's all straight bore. So give me a minute and let's see if we can't get this thing bolted back in here after I get everything off my feet. Oops. Wow. Hey, you never know what's going to happen when you're in the shop this way. You want to be careful about, make sure you're not doing something crazy or stupid like I do sometimes. I have no idea if I'm even close. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try this. This is going to be rather interesting since it's in the drill. Well, we may be coming to an end for today's video with what I'm hearing in the background. We'll see if we can't go ahead and get this drill cleared. My garage shop actually got struck by lightning about 3 years ago. It was an early morning thunderstorm, and fortunately my wife was sitting on our screen porch having coffee when it happened, and she smelled smoke and called our local fire department, who was out there, Johnny, on the spot, and we sustained minimal damage. And actually what occurred was that the lightning hit one of the trees in our front yard and arced over on a branch that was overhanging the top of the peak on our roof of the garage. And so the bolt carried up the branch into the garage and started a fire in the garage attic. Fortunately, our local fire department got here, and it wasn't until they actually opened up the drop staircase into the garage attic until it flamed up, and they were right there to put it out. So we were graced to not have any losses. All right, let's try this a little bit again. I'm going to try to back this out. You know what? Let's see here. There we go. We got the old one out. Oh my God. See if we can't get some of the stuff out of here. Magnet tool. It's not working very well, but you know, hey, give it a shot. What we will do. Put some of that in there. Well, boys and girls, all I can say is I hope I don't have to deal with this kind of thing for the rest of this project, or it's going to be a long, slow process. And I'm really not sure I'm up to some of this, but it's a good tutorial. It's a good, learning experience. I used to do this stuff back in the day, but I haven't done it in a while, and I kind of forgot how tedious it can get sometimes. But hey, that's what wrenching's all about. That's what having a passion and a love for restoration of a classic car is about. All right. So we now have our rear block cleaned out, the old fittings out. I will run a thread, we'll make sure tap and die, make sure all our threads are good before we put the new stuff on it. But good Lord, that's done, and that means we can move on to the next step, which is the fabrication of the rear lines. It's late. I got storms moving in. I'm tired. It's been a day. Listen, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your family, your friends. Be safe. And if you're not subscribed, please consider a big thumbs up if you enjoy what we're trying to do here. But you know what? It is the 4th of July, at least here in America, and I appreciate some of my international viewers. Let's see if we can get this old girl to start and see if I don't knock her off the jack stands in the process. You know, what the heck? I really can't do fireworks in my neighborhood because my neighbor, who is the mayor, his son has PTSD, and my dog does too. My dog's stoned on CBDs all the time. So let's... Lucky damn dog, eh? All right. Let's just go out here and see what we can do. Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. It's coming in. So let's give her a quick charge here and see if we can't get you something to end the day. If you don't keep the battery charged, it goes dead. Give me a second. Well, let's give this one shot. She's really pretty low. Obviously, I haven't run her in a little while. So we'll get one shot because it's getting ready to get maybe a little nasty here. But let's see if we can get her to run. Well, it's not going to happen tonight. She's less than like 9 volts on that battery, and it's my own fault. Man, and the humidity is, well, it's moving in. So, you know, certainly we can use the moisture, but we don't need like lots of heavy wind and stuff like that. Not when you've got like 80, 100-foot pine trees all around your house. So Lord, please protect us. If they gotta go down, make them go that way. Listen, everybody, thanks for watching again. Happy 4th of July Independence Day weekend for my American subscribers. And just to have a great weekend for the rest of you. God's blessings, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.